I'm your host, John F. Riley. Welcome to the Intense Soundwave Poscast. These are your other hosts.
I am Rick Business. I am all about business, and I don't want to give away my last name. I think it's tacky, and it's just a little personal thing that I really want to keep to myself. That's who I am, and that's who I plan to be.
My name is Harold Moresby. Rick's my little brother.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I just said, I don't want
I work at Kmart down the street, and I think I'm going to rise up in the ranks, and I think I might be able to be the CEO one day. It's my dream.
Well, if you went to work on time maybe once.
No, you're talking to me about being a good employee.
Yeah.
You've never even had a job.
Well,
In fact, the first... tell them about the first time
I really
you
don't
went
want to. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So you can just...
He applied to the Walmart, and he went in wearing his jean overalls and his pink Powerpuff Girl t-shirt.
Which I'm not embarrassed about.
When he was 15, and he handed in his resume, and the manager looked him right in the face, and he was just like, no. And I was there, and it was really funny. I loved it. So did the manager. We had a good time. In fact, I got the job.
Yeah, no, can we just not talk about this?
Yeah, I got the job that he didn't get.
Little known fact, my name, I'm not related to John C. Riley, the actor, in any way whatsoever.
Yeah, I was going to remind you to do that. That's also a little tacky.
Fun fact, my little brother Rick, one time at a Walmart, he got kicked out because, well, he threw a ball.
Threw a ball at the clerk. That was it. He kicked me out. That was the whole story. You don't.
Fun fact, point 2, the real reason why he got kicked out, he not only did he throw the ball at the manager's face, he took a crap on the floor and then smiled at him while doing so.
It's not that I'm embarrassed about it. I just don't want them knowing that at one point in my life, that's the point. It was at one point in my life. I'm older now. I'm wiser. It's all about business now.
And then he played Mud Puddle in it.
Well,
speaking of business, our first topic of the day is business.
Yes, I would gladly divert from this topic, please.
Well,
we'll talk. Basically, I started this podcast as my business, and he's got his own business,
yes.
Of course. And
wait. I wouldn't really call it a business that he has.
Yeah, and why?
What do you mean why? Tell them what your business is.
My business consists of people that want my business. You don't get business unless you want the business. That's my motto, basically.
Name one person that wants your business. Name another person who wants your business. How long have you been in the business?
I mean, business has to start with someone, and it grew from me to him now, so that it's gonna grow, and exponential growth will occur, and business will happen. So, business is gibberish if you don't know what this is, so just listen, kid. Follow my advice. You'll become a star.
anyway, this podcast started out when I've been wanting to do it for years now, and basically what I said to myself is I should do this now. So what I did was I went on Craigslist, and I put up an ad.
And I responded immediately, and I just loved his enthusiasm, his voice, everything about him was just absolutely perfect. I loved it, and
the rest is history.
History of business.
I couldn't say that I was as enthusiastic as either of them at all. I mean,
you could say that again, right?
Well, I couldn't be as enthusiastic as those two, at all. And, cause my mother our mother, my little brother,
I mean, you don't have
Rick.
to tell him that I'm your little brother. That's not really relevant. I am your brother, yes, but
My
it
little
doesn't-
brother, like our mother is protective, and as his older brother Rick, or Harold, Rick's older brother, I have to protect him, especially since he Craigslist. It's pretty sketchy sometimes, and our mother just wants to look out for him. Fun fact. We were in a business recently. It was a seafood place, and my little brother Rick.
Again, with the storytelling by your part, I don't know.
He took a.
That's a good movie.
Don't worry.
How did you?
I got my chair.
Is that even a movie?
It's what you make of it. Do you want to talk about the man who just walked in your house?
I don't know.
What are you doing here?
He smells like regret.
I'm sure he does. Well,
A lot of regret where I'm coming from.
I don't know how to respond, but business. Do you want my business card?
Regret and sorrow.
Well. Alright. Okay, here. You know what? I'm gonna help you out a little bit. I'm gonna give you my business card, okay?
Whip it out.
Alright, cool. Just like to be a little friendly type. I'm gonna get you back on your feet. You don't have to be homeless anymore, bro. I can help you out. Alright? You call that number and go to AMC and get your $25.
I don't like AMC, so
Out of all my years of being a janitor,
What?
I used to be a janitor once.
Let's realign. I need to be at the center of the camera.
Business. Okay. So we could talk about how this homeless man just walked into your
so
house.
I work at Kmart, and like one of the this time, I think I remember you sitting there.
Are we filming shit in here?
Yeah.
That's not really appropriate language, but I like your
Yeah.
view on.
Cover your ears, Rick.
Well,
Here, can you put your hands over
it's.
his ears?
I don't need. I'm just saying it for the younger viewers. It's not like I'm offended by it. You could just.
This is my
This-
podcast.
What the hell is a podcast?
Well, it's a podcast. He likes to. It's
He has a list.
yeah. So, I mean, it's business. So we can. I can talk about my business. You can.
Well,
You can fill me in. Whatever you. Wait. Hold on.
So is this business or is this podcast?
It's both.
it's a business.
It's the business is podcast.
We're gonna get famous. okay?
Yes, we're gonna get real big. Hopefully, no,
It's-
I don't know. If we're too big.
Basically, what we're making here is a household name. People will know what the Intense Soundwave Poscast.
Well, that's kind of difficult because I don't have a house per se.
Well, I mean, you
Oh,
don't. have to
that's
add
why you
per
walked
se. If
into
you don't have a house,
mine?
then you don't have a house.
Is that why you walked
Well,
into mine, huh?
I knocked. You didn't hear that?
No, I didn't.
No. Did you hear me? No.
Well, that's besides the point. I'm here,
Well,
meaning
I'm gonna suggest that we don't have to bring the cops in this. We can handle this like adults. We don't need to bring the cops into this. I
Well,
might feel safer
Right?
if.
matter of fact is that is a good movie.
No one's disputing.
Is that even a movie?
I didn't see it.
You know, it's it. Raise it up.
Is this? I don't.
It's not that it's not a movie and it is just a book. It's up for interpretation, and business is booming if you give yourself out there and you accept your client and
Did you know that the guillotine was not invented by Dr. Joseph Guillotine in France?
Really? Who's it named after?
I told you it was a good movie. So
Well,
that's business is a booming.
The only thing that is booming was Rick's diaper when he was at least 4 over at the seafood restaurant. Wow, that was a pretty fun day.
Was this yesterday?
No, it was when he
Because
was...
I did this yesterday.
we could talk about that. I would rather not talk about my story, so we
What?
could just talk about that
And
story,
like he
please.
walked into the seafood restaurant
Well, how
Rick,
did- I
when
was-
he was 4, and he was wearing his pink skirt. He was in ballet when he was a kid, and I
Well,
think
ballet is good for your toes.
Yeah, and my favorite color
example?
is pink, by the way, so you can just know that.
Ballet didn't create these toes.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
wait, do we even have?
Well, that's our show. Tune in 2 weeks to see what's going on with us next.
Now you know my last name, which is disappointing, but
I'm quitting my job.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
business.
Intense Soundwave off.
So, what about this large?
Hi, I'm John F. Riley, and we've got fan mail. The first fan mail is from Jerry F. Richards to John F. Riley. Let's open here. There we go. Dear Intense Soundwave Poscast, I really liked your first episode. I just wish Harold would stop being embarrassing to his brother. Rick, I'm really sorry your last name was said out loud. Maybe the editor will censor it. All in all, you're the best. Oh, and John, thanks for starting the show. It changed my life. XOXO, Jerry F. Richards. Thank you, Jerry. Our next is from Jack F. Ronson to John F. Riley. Just gonna get this open. There we go. Dear John, the first episode of the Intense Soundwave Poscast was amazing. See, it's in all capitals. Seriously, this show will be going far. Seriously, I loved every part where you talked. The topic was excellent, and you made me happy on my really bad day. Congratulations, Jack F. Ronson. P.S. You're super cool. Thank you, Jack. Next, we have a letter from Riley to John F. Riley. Oh, there we go. Here we go. John, I have a question. Are you related to John C. Riley in any way? Actually, little known fact, I'm not related to John C. Riley in any way whatsoever. Thanks, love the first episode, Riley J. Frederick. Now we have, oh, it's got now return address. That means it's anonymous from this person. This show is off to a great start. I'll be watching an eye out for you. Remember me when you reach 1,000 subscribers. Sincerely, anonymous. This last one, oh, it has a heart on the front. Let's see. Oh my goodness. It is a self-portrait of me. That looks amazing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hang it up on my wall, along with my other self-portraits. That's all for fan mail today. Please send all your fan mail to intensesoundwavepodcast@gmail.com. I'll show the words underneath. Please and thank you. Intense Soundwave off.